Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over some action figures from the Eternals movie, THENA KRO from Marvel Legends. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Marvel Legends series, Marvel's Eternals THENA. Looking really nice in here. We have THENA in the package over here, as well as THENA on the side over there with the Eternals logo over there. On the other side, THENA on the side over there with the Eternals logo over there. On the top, we have the Eternals logo right over here. And on the bottom, we have a bunch of legalese and a barcode over there. And on the back, we have a bunch of legalese, THENA over here, Legends series, THENA, and a brief bio over here reading, a fierce warrior. THENA has the ability to use cosmic energy to form any handheld weapon she can think of. Now let's open the box and theme what's inside. THENA has a pretty good head sculpt. Coloring wise, it's pretty good. The paint isn't that great on top though. That looks awful. And while I can kind of see Angelina Jolie in here, it isn't that great, the likeness. The face is too round, I would think, and less pointed. The eyes, lips, and eyebrows are done with that printing tech, and it's not as good here as it would be. She looks better from profile and on the side though, but head on, ugh. The hair also could use way more wash. I'm really surprised they did this figure dirty. Literally, look at that. It's like dirt or something. Not too great. All in all, an okay head sculpt with, yeah, not good articulation, side to side, up and down. It's just fair, not even a pivot. Ugh. The body is much better. I like the kind of gold off gold kind of thing, looking really cool. Like pearl and gold are things you don't really see too much. It's nice. Like the other Eternals, a lot of nice grooves and details here that aren't really seen all that much. I do think they did a great job with the sculpting here. It's very nicely done. And for articulation, we get back this far with a big gap over there, and forward this far with kind of a gap over here. Sadly, we get a swivel as well, and then all the way around side to side. It's good. And the arm can go up this far, hindered by the shoulder plate, and all the way around and down. No real butterfly joint to speak of. You get a swivel though, and then a hinge single for the elbow. And the hand is some kind of cool pearlescent material around it that's pretty nice. You get a swivel over there, and then up and down, and the same on the other side, but mirrored pretty much. And the legs are the same kind of pearlescent color once again. No real kind of gold they tried to put down here. It's kind of a shame, and it could be way better. I'm just not a fan of this kind of thing. It could be better, but it's not. I like the sort of skirt piece. It at least works and has some more gold over here. Very gossamer pearlescent kind of thing going on. We also have out this far, and then in for articulation, and then up this far, and then down, and then back all the way is pretty good here. You also get a swivel at the top over here with some printed legalese, interesting enough over there, and nothing really down here, then down and up, and then you pivot over here, and then two pegos above the feet. Pretty nice. For accessories, she comes with two holding hands, the same kind of pearlescent gossamer feel on the interior. Looks pretty nice. And we also get a swivel and then a hinge up and down for that. They weren't really doing the gun-toting rocker yet for holding hands at least, but still pretty good. She comes with this small sword, knife kind of thing. Looks pretty cool and has some nice adornments on it, and looks pretty good on both sides here. She has a larger sword with even more adornments and sort of serrated blade, as well as being black and gold like the other one. Looking really nice over here too. She has this sword you can kind of go double-handed with. I like the adornments on the blade, looking really nice over here, and it does go from gold to black, which is pretty nice. It's a good sword. And she also has this incredibly big, incredibly long moon staff thing that is really hard to fit in her hand, but it looks cool. The top is banana shaped. Please hold for laughter. And looks really funny. I do like how this one goes from gold to black pretty nicely with the adornments on the handle at least, and the banana. Pause for laughter. And it isn't really a fully straight piece. It just is kind of wobbly and woobly and looks really good, honestly. It's a really good piece despite the banana. Pause for laughter. But here's something tentacool right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for the Marvel Legends series, Marvel Eternals KRO, looking amazing over here. Looking really nice in the packaging and pretty scary too. On one side we have KRO looking really creepy. On the other side, yep, there's KRO looking creepy but looking the other way, and the Eternals logo on both sides. On the top we have the Eternals logo, as well as on the bottom we have a bunch of legalese and a barcode too. And on the back we have KRO looking creepy once again. We have a bunch of legalese on the bottom, as well as a brief bio reading. KRO, a powerful deviant like any other other than the Eternals have faced over the millennia, Kro's appearance is a harbinger for a global threat. Now let's take a look and see if this figure will eat Kro. Kro's face is really good and super alien. I love how this looks. It is excellent here. The eyes are painted pretty well. This symbol on his forehead is painted nicely also, and the sort of gradient of green to gold to black is awesome. I don't really have any complaints other than the seam lines that you can see as I'm rotating the figure around. The back is pretty cool too, and all in all, this is impressive. I love it. And on Kro's back, he also has these little tendrils over here. They're rubbery, look really nice, and are super cool. Much more inoffensive than what his accessories will be. The body is skeletal, but also humanoid and kind of creepy too. I love how all these like wrappings and trappings come around. It's super nice to see. The gradient going throughout is really cool too. The little bits of gold we see, as well as these sort of dark purples, blacks, silvers. It's like every color, like a rainbow or kaleidoscope. It's amazing. Continuing on to the back, it looks nice too. Mostly just sort of a brownish black, but even seeing brown here is nice too. This is just excellent. I really love how this all looks. The arms get boring until you get to this portion over here, as well as this part over there done in green. A little bit of purple up here is good too. Great body. I love the sculpt and paint. And for articulation, you get a swivel over here, as well as back and forth, as well as side to side, all the way around over there. It reminds me a lot of like Groot, Venom, and Carnage. It's wonderful. And for the arm, you get up this far, not that great. Down all the way around. You also get a swivel over here at the bicep, a double jointed elbow without pinless tech, strangely enough, but it looks pretty cool and works well. And you get a forearm swivel as well that comes into play later, as well as a swivel at the hand, and then up and then down for that, and the same on the other side, but mirrored pretty much. The legs are also really cool, and I'm kind of impressed to say that. You get green mostly throughout, as well as on the back, on the butt over there. You use a green butt, look at that, and mostly black for the back of the legs, and you do get some purple on the top, as well as going into this area over here, and coming down to yellow and black for the feet, or whatever these are called. I don't even think of these can qualify as feet. They're like strange blobs. It's really freaky. I do like how it looks though. It's pretty cool, and this guy's alien design is wonderful. Toupee goes upon the feet with legalese. It's so awesome to see. I love it. And you also get out really far for the legs, and then in, and then up pretty far for that, and then back pretty nice on that. All the way back is really great too for this. And with both joints kind of paralleled, works out nice too for that. You get a swivel up here, and then no swivel down here, sadly. You get a pivot over here, and then down, and then up. This is awesome. I love this dude. For accessories, he comes with tendrils that plug in somewhat the opposite way and go the other way, at least, weirdly enough. And that's pretty much it for the back. Plugging these in kind of makes it a little more whole, but no less confusing in a weird way. The tendrils are purple, going down to black, and then going off to gold at the very end. I'm not sure why, but it looks pretty cool and kind of threatening. And coming back to the rotating forearms, just take them off like so. You want to do that. And then plugging in these giant tendrils, one on one side over there, not really wanting to fit in. There we go. Then plugging in the other one in, hopefully it goes in, there we go. And now he becomes this Cthulhu-esque monster that I really couldn't care less about. There's just too much going on here. It's a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it, and it looks cool in the movie probably, but really, this is just a lot. It's like he became Noodle Man or something. This doesn't really look that great, how this one tendril is off to the side. If this was cut off and that was cut off, it'd be much better. I like the colors, though. Green at the top, as well as gold on the bottom, black on the interior. Same for this one over here pretty much, and you do get swivels, at least for them, on the tops of the tendrils where it meets the arm. And I personally think he's much better like this, with sort of twin double tails or something. It looks nice, but really these noodle appendages are just dumb and very oobly. Boobily. And THENA stands at about, I would say, 6.25 inches taller, so, well, Kro is about 8 inches tall. Next to the Jakks-Pacific Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog in 4-inch and 2.5-inch scales, the Nendoroid Miles Tails Prower, the Jada Toys Mega Man, the Figma Metroid Dread Samus Aran and the Jazzwares Pikachu, the Jakks-Pacific Movie Shadow the Hedgehog, Homer Simpson, Collector's Edition Knuckles, and the Mattel Minecraft Movie Jack Black Steve, The Hasbro Marvel Legends animated series Spider-Man, the G.I. Joe classified series Snake Eyes, the SH Figure Arts Yoshi, and the LEGO Bionicle gift with purchase Toa-Tahu. Overall, Thene won, Thene 'em all. Thena looks really cool from the outset. I like the weapons as well, they're very nice. The outfit's a little plain and bland in some parts and looks like every other Eternal, but that head is kind of bad, it needs to be redone. Crow is the exact opposite. I really love how this figure is done. The sculpt and paintwork is immaculate here, and it looks really cool, I gotta say. The accessories not so much, being big clunky tendrils. I wish he was something better or different for this guy, but for what he is right now, he is a monster. So if you're a fan of Marvel Legends, the Eternals, or conceptually really cool action figures, you'll like these. They're pretty awesome. I would actually recommend getting them both, honestly. Getting past the head sculpt, Thena's pretty good, and Crow is a must-buy. Really awesome for an underrated movie, I guess, that I haven't seen yet. But make no mistake, if you don't like these figures, then you'll be eating crow. So which figure here is your favorite, Thena or Crow? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.